Today we find ourselves at Kanuga in North Carolina near Hendersonville in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains. And we're on the edge of their lake here. And I've got my pens out. These are the micron pens. I've got an 08 here. This is what I'm going to be sketching with initially. I don't use any pencils when I start sketching. I just go right for the ink. And it's time to get gutsy, is what I say. And I have the 08, I have an 05, and I have an 005 for real fine detail, which I might put in after I add the color to it. I'm looking out here over the lake, and I try to keep the paper in the shade if I can, because the white paper in the sun really kind of bounces up into your face and it's hard on your eyes. So, and yes, I usually paint outdoors with the sunglasses on because I had cataract surgery 2 years ago, and the bright light is really tough on the eyes. So I usually have, these are brown tinted sunglasses, so they work very well and they don't change the color. So first I look at the subject and figure out what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a border on this, and I'm going to put it, you notice how careful I do this. Now I want to leave a spot up in this corner here. I'm going to have one of the pine trees on the lake is going to break that surface, that border. Okay. I'm just using the end of the lake here, and it'll be coming in about here someplace. It'll come in and make a little bit of a jog there. There's a little point that sticks out, and then I'll bring this in, and then it's going to circle down this way, and then it'll come down and go out here. There's some bushes down here along the water. I'll sketch those in shortly here. The trees, there's a tree line behind the lake, and it's all pine. It's going to come across. It's going to come across to here like so. And I'm not trying to copy what's there. I'm just trying to get the essence of the scene. So come on across here with some more pine trees. Get over here to where I want the big pine to go up, which is going to be closer to us. That's right in here. This guy's going to come up and actually break the line of the bordered line, and then come down. I'm going to put a little bit of the trunk in there in a few places, and it's going to come down, and also maybe have another one right in here. That's going to come down on this point that's sticking out here in the water. You want to get the essence of these trees. That's what you're after. You're not trying to copy them. But there's other trunks that come in there, and then there's a little land line that we see running back up the hill here, and then we can see just a little bit of a cottage sticking out of that stuff right back in here. I'm going to put some bushes in there to help block that back into the trees. And then there's more trees in this line here. I'll put another one in right in here, perhaps, something like that. And then this line here, I'll continue across back there. Put a couple dead ones sticking up there. And some more, have a couple more coming up in here someplace. So that the idea is that the building is not in real plain view of the lake. And then there's some shoreline showing up over here, and some more tree trunks in here in places. And now the water is pretty active right now. Earlier this morning, it was like a mirror reflection, but with the breeze right now, the reflections are pretty well gone. But I'm gonna show some reflections in here, and it'll be disturbed, and you won't be able to see it all the way across there. And then these bushes that are coming around on the shoreline here, they're going to be coming in here like so. And again, I'm not going to try to copy them. I'm just trying to put stuff in here that is going to look like that line of bushes that are growing up here along the shoreline. And then maybe one right down here where that goes off the paper, stop that line. And then the hillside coming up here, maybe I'll probably have some shadows coming up on this hillside right there. Shadows from the bushes. And we're ready to paint, just like that.